I'm sad. Um, Here is a man that went through a heck of a lot personally in the second half of his administration. And I think he learned his lesson. I think he rehabilitated himself only to face this. Just doesn't feel fair. So I'm sad, obviously, for him and for his family.
Councillor, you knew the mayor well, Councillor Ford well. You were here at the most difficult of his times. I mean, when you look back at his life, what in your time with him as a colleague, what will you remember?
I'll remember a guy who was very passionate about politics and people. He sincerely believed that politics or government was the highest calling and that everything that he could do on behalf of residents, he tried to do. And so I hope that people will remember that very positive aspect of him.
As his deputy mayor, you got to deal with him a lot closer than a lot of people did behind closed doors. We all know the public image, but what can you tell us about what Ford was like away from the cameras, away from the spotlight?
Well, I think he was the same on both sides, whether he was out front or in his office. His convictions he held strongly and tightly, it was difficult for him to, as it is, I think, for most people, to recognize some of the traits that they possess and don't want to acknowledge. But in the end, he did, and I commend him for that and for the effort that he made to reorient his life, not only on his behalf, but on behalf of his family. And I'm rocked back on my heels at hearing the news today, this afternoon.
Councillor, you mentioned being a father. You're a father. I mean, he's got two very young children. He's only 46. I mean, I think that's a part that a lot of people miss.
Well, my wife has put in a call to my office, and during that year, Rob and I would often show up at the same events, and he would have his children with him, and my wife would sort of babysit them during the event. And so she has that extra dimension in this relationship, and I'm sure that is one of the reasons why she put the call out, because I know that in conversations that we've had over the past few days, that she has personally expressed her feelings about the children and hopes that they can be comforted in the days that lie ahead.